Hello, chat. How is everybody doing? Meow. We're doing the railway. Because we have to. And by have to, I mean I'm obliged to as a content creator for this game. But from what I've seen, it's actually pretty fun this time. It's not too difficult, and it's the shortest one. Like, people are first trying it within 2.5 hours. Like, it's a pretty short one. But before we get into the railway itself, there's a cutscene I need to watch. And I don't know where it is. So you'll have to bear with me for a moment. It's probably not in the heartbreaking. There we go. Yeah, I had to skip the cutscene so I could get my game settings correct. And so we're gonna watch the cutscene now, because we have to. And by have to, I mean we really don't have to. Right, I think we can conclude our consultation session here. I've been holding regular consultations with the sinners for a while now. My session with Heathcliff ended earlier than I'd expected. What if it was called Refraction Railway Number 4 Freaky, and instead of fighting the sinners suck toes? Why are you like this? What is this? Freaky Company? Blubbering Toad? Yo, true. My session with Heathcliff ended earlier than I'd expected. So, what are you writing in that notebook? Oh, this? I thought writing them down could come in handy later, in case I have to remember something. Heathcliff's been holding that notebook in his hands ever since the session started. It didn't seem like he was making a full record of our entire conversation. It was more like he was writing things down that seemed noteworthy of remembering. Are you writing about Catherine? Won't deny that that's part of it. His expression becomes inscrutably complex upon hearing her name. He breathes in a lungful of air and lets out a deep sigh. He smiles awkwardly before sliding his notebook across the desk in my direction. I take a quick glance at the pages. Its contents are as disorganized and chaotic as his handwriting, but I also notice that several of those disorganized notes are records of his memories with Catherine, scribbled next to the notes of significant moments on our journey, records of memories he doesn't want to lose. Well, it ain't nothing important. Right, if we're done here, I'm off. Really Heathcliff's eyes are just permanently red now, in case anybody's noticed that. He is a sad guy. Heathcliff takes the notebook and leaves the room. I catch a glimpse of his bitter expression as he steps through the doorway. It isn't long before Rhodia practically bursts through the door. Hey, saw Heathcliff leaving the room just now and thought it was my turn. That was a pretty quick meeting, huh? Yeah, we didn't really talk about much. I don't know what's gotten into him lately. He's been so tame. Well, I'm not complaining. Why don't you take a seat, Rhodia? Rhodia hummed cheerfully as she sat down. She really didn't seem too different from her usual self. Our consultations usually consisted of some minor chit-chat and watching her munch on some snacks, but... Hey, so, I think there's something we have to talk about today. Yeah? Oh, you're so serious today. What's up? Do you remember what you asked me when we were dealing with the case of time-killing time, Rhodia? I dunno. What did I say? A lot. Dawn. Rhodia carefully looks away, her fingers fiddling with the snacks prepared for these consultations. I'm starting to grow uncertain whether this is a good time to bring this up when she's still so obviously evasive about it. I really don't want the mood to get as frosty as it did during the investigation. But this overly chipper, chatty attitude is just a bandage haphazardly pulled over a scar that still hurts, isn't it? I sit there looking at Rhodia with her fabricated smile. I have to ask. I like how it's just like, yeah, she's faking it now. Where it's kind of just been elusive about it before. This cutscene just straight up, yeah, she's faking being happy. Yeah, this is exactly what these consultations are for. What better time to do this than now? I'm talking about the time you asked me about Sonia, about what would have happened if you... The alarm had to choose this precise moment when I finally gathered enough courage to bring this up to go off. Wait, that was... I reflexively get to my feet at the blaring alarm. A few seconds later, I hear someone tapping on the bus PA system. And not long after that, a brief bzzzt plays from the speakers installed in my room. Testing. Announcing from the driver's seat. All units taking R&R on the bus must assemble in the hallway ASAP. I repeat, all units taking R&R on the bus. Driver's seat. Charon's seat. Stop pulling me. I am in the process of relaying a very important announcement. Stop getting in the way between Charon and Mephi. Virgilius' deep sigh was the last thing we heard from the bus's PA system before Charon and Otis' brief squabble came to an abrupt end. My, a new backdoor thingy. That's what the alarm usually means, right? Let's see. I'm gonna guess this one's for a refraction railway. Not a fan of those railways. They're so exhausting. I like how they're just, like, acknowledging all the complaints people have with it and, like, actual people talking in universe about them. Rogia grumbles for a moment before rising from her seat. Kinda seems like she's trying to smoothly maneuver away from answering my question. What's you standing around for, Dante? Come on, aren't you gonna see what's going on? Yeah, I'm coming. I leave my empty consultation notes behind and follow Rogia out to the hallway. Out to a very crowded hallway. That's apparently been put through a fisheye lens, okay. The murmur rises and rises. The sinners were each sharing their ideas as to what this alarm might be for. It's gotta be the Refraction Railway this time, right? Is it, like, canonical that it always happens in, like, a pattern? There's the Mirror Dungeon, then there's Walpurgisnacht, then there's Refraction Railway. I guess those are the only three things that are consistently sounding the alarm. But, good example is the bleeding cotton abnormality. I don't even know what I was talking about. You're gonna have to be... I didn't read the stories for any of the abnormalities from Refraction Railway after the first one. Because you have to do them multiple times to see them all in-game, so I just don't bother. Yep, line 4 most likely. You can count. Huh. This is gonna suck, isn't it? Attention! The executive manager has arrived. Ahem. I have assembled your forces already in a timely manner. Thanks. Welcome, Dante. I heard the radio. Is it the Refraction Railway this time? Yes, the fourth line of the Refraction Railway to be exact. Hey, I think they're getting used to this. WTHAWGI. When the hell are we going in? Or what? Or why the hell are we going in? Something like that. I want to spoil something for chat. I did watch Suno play this last night. So, like, I've seen this already. That's why I'm being kind of curt about it. And I've seen the fights, but thankfully he did not read a single thing in any of those fights, so I still don't know how any of them work. Whoa, 'tis a hearkening at. When the hell... It appears that she is requesting information pertinent to our schedule regarding our entry to the railway. To be exact, I think she's asking, when the hell are we going in? Ryoshu, who had been listening to with a knitted brow as each sinner hazarded their guesses, appeared to have finally found peace. Okay. Sinclair was right on the money. Hey, at least Gregor and Yisang got half of that right, too. The bus alarms weren't the only things growing increasingly familiar to us. The sinners were really getting to know one another as well. Does he have to cosplay Sinclair again? No, it only took him 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's a really short railway, to be fair. And a lot of the enemies share common weaknesses this time around. Well, let's go check it out right now. Then I shall open the gates! The door opens with a creak and a bright blue light fills my vision. The blue ambiance almost seems to drop the temperature of the entire room. Another railway line, completely different from line 3 in its orange hue. Manager, Esquire, behold! These curtains, these masks,
I say, visions of party lay before us, forsooth.
What masks? I followed Don Quixote, who had run off on her own again, with my eyes. It was as she said, the walls were lined with various masks, each wearing different expressions. I wonder if this has something to do with the theme of enemies we're about to meet here.
Ooh, he be hither, one and all. Here is a woman, her appearance a spitting image of Lady Euotis.
What? There was urgency in her voice. I quickly ran to where Don Quixote was with the other sinners in tow. And there she was, an exact copy of Otis standing before us. I hope this isn't anything serious. Whoa, she wasn't kidding. I hope this isn't a lure left by an abnormality or something like that. Wait, how about we don't tempt fate, lad?
But she's quiet, unlike Otis, and shrouded in a weird shadow. Whoa, look, here's one that looks just like me.
Hong Lu stood next to a humanoid shape that mimicked every move he made. When he raised his hands, the shape raised its hands. When he closed his eyes, the shape closed its eyes. Right, almost like a shadow with the darkness in its mimicry. Wait, that looks like one of Hong Lu's identities. I noticed 2, 3 more humanoid shadows standing nearby. What on earth is going on? We'd be much better off if they were some byproduct of an abnormality. However, if they are clones, we must move swiftly to exterminate them, Executive Manager. I request that you immediately order us to prepare for battle. Give me a sec. I'll ask Faust first. No! You must make a judgment call this instant. If they are indeed clones, then the head will... This isn't the first time she's asked me to make a decision like this, but... She's never been this serious or adamant about it before. Yi Sang noticed the tension and quickly stepped in between the two of us. Miss Faust, would you kindly share what you know of this phenomenon?
Yes, this entity is not a clone. Therefore, even if a week were to pass, the head will not mobilize.
Faust nodded sagely as though she had learned something new before looking in my direction. Right, she probably wants me to explain what this is. I quickly blurted out the first thing that came to my mind. That one feels like a Peccatulum. I wasn't completely sure, but there's the feeling I've grown so used to sensing whenever we encountered the Peccatula. A Peccatulum. It's blindly mimicking whatever Hong Lu is doing. I'm not sure if it has much or anything in the way of consciousness or ego. It doesn't look like a one-to-one copy of him either. Please, becalm yourself, Miss Otis. It appears that aught has unnerved you. Otis bows, embarrassment apparent, but her head clear with relief. My deepest apologies, Executive Manager. I should not have acted in such an unsightly manner before you. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about the Sinners. Every instance of these moments seems to unveil something new. I was trying to get a better read on Otis's expression when Heathcliff suddenly asked a question out loud. I thought them Peccatula are supposed to look like monsters, innit? Distortions in the Peccatula must not be judged on a reference based on common sense, such as their physical appearance. But do you think we can handle them? Oh yeah, if they're going to swarm us like they did at the manor, or if they manage to somehow copy Virgilius, that's going to be a problem. Recall the railways of refraction we have suffered ere this one's arrival. It should not present before us a foe we cannot defeat. Yet the process shall be as grueling as it always has been, I suspect. Faust is aware that the entity is a Peccatulum of envy, Peccatulum invidiae. Considering the strengths of the Peccatula we have faced thus far, it is unlikely that we will encounter enemies too far beyond our ability to defeat. The lack of precise tiered labeling systems means that it is difficult for one to make a subjective judgment. Speaking of which, what's the ETA on the new risk levels and classifications for the Peccatula and distortions? The LCD has informed us that they have made significant progress regarding that project. It is likely that further details shall be shared once they become more concrete. Ah, that's good to know. Oops, looks like the Peccatula are running away all of a sudden. As we stood there talking to one another, a Peccatulum that resembles Hong Lu suddenly shoved him to the side and began sprinting elsewhere. What the hell, mate? Don't just sit there and gawk at them when they're all legging it. Heathcliff also sprinted after the figure, but he soon came to a stop before starting to slowly back away. Oh, blimey. A subway train slides onto the platform with a loud horn. Past the windows, I see a subway car filled to the brim with purple shadows. Shadows in the shape of the sinners. Huh, that's a lot of them. I think I recognize like 3 shadows that look just like me. That ridiculous sight was enough to stop us all dead in our tracks, allowing the Peccatulum to board the subway car. And the door shut behind him. I sense aught in the way of disquietude from this refraction railway. Fellas, there's another one coming this way. As soon as the subway train carrying the Peccatula leave the station, a new one begins to roll in. To my relief, this one doesn't look like it's packed to the brim with shadow people. But what is that? There are curtains and masks? I don't remember seeing anything like that on the last railways we challenged. How uninspired. Hey, I didn't notice it earlier because of all that mess with the clones and everything, but doesn't that train look much more elaborate than what we've seen before? Right, it's adorned with all kinds of decorations. Just as the sinners were gawking at the ostentatiousness that was this train, something burst forth from the train car door. Whoa! Huh? Did that thing just roll out a carpet for us? It's like something's inviting us in there. I ill like such a manner of invitation. I agreed with you saying, this isn't an invitation I'm happy to jump at, but I'm sure we'll face even worse things in our journey. I'll take every chance we get to strengthen the sinners. Let's go. I took my first steps onto the carpet and boarded the subway train. Are we being sent to the Shadow Realm of the Air Tree? I haven't played Elden Ring. Okay. That's a cutscene. I just had to skip it last night so I could actually, like, get to the game. Alright. Refraction Railway Line 4. Also known as Masquerade. They're labeled by sections this time around because it doesn't work like the previous ones. Each section is one fight, with each station designating a wave in that fight. So, it's 4 fights total. Since the turn limit is 100 turns once again, that means we want to average below 25 turns per section, which from what I've seen isn't even difficult to do. Which I appreciate. This is the first railway I might actually go back in to see if I can't get a lower turn count after it's done. But I'm not sure either. Alright, this is the team I intend to run with. I was going kind of back and forth on whether or not I wanted T-Corp Dawn instead of Middle Dawn, but I think Middle Dawn is probably better for the team I'm running. But we're basically running Burn. And you'll notice that there's only 5 IDs here that can inflict Burn. And that's just how Burn is. We need more IDs for it before we can actually properly use it. But I like Burn, so I'm gonna use it. I don't expect it to be that tough. I think someone achieved 396 turns, so try to best it. You literally can't best it, I thought, because that's 99 times 4, and I'm pretty sure the turn count maxes at 99. I like this railway except section 3. That's hell. Only dinner? What? I don't have his Burn Sinclair. Well, there are actually 2 Burn Sinclairs, and I was genuinely considering bringing the one who shall grip. In fact, I'm going to level him up just in case I do want to use him later in this. Because there might be a fight that I might need to change to that one just for clashing potential. But I don't know yet. And since it's a Burn ID, I should have it at level 40 anyways. So yeah, the big issue with Burn, of course, is that it has no healing. So we're just not gonna have any healing. So that's okay. 12 dinners? Dinner, okay. Yeah, but this is the team. I didn't want to bring, like, She Heathcliff, Chef Greg, because those might hold me back in case I need to bring more IDs. Though I could probably just bring them. I don't expect to have to use all 12 IDs each fight. That would be weird. Also, I can change them later anyways, so... Yeah, let's go.
벌써 화끈하네.
Do you not have Lantern? No, I have Lantern, but you might have noticed that there was one Gluttony in the entire team. So it's not like I'm gonna be able to use it. The 3 Sinclairs that Sinclair recognized are Zwei, Moeller, and Mariachi because they are the best. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got Portrait of a Certain Day, or whatever it's called, is the first wave. This is just the named characters from Chapter 6. The worst fight in the game as the third wave, but it shouldn't be too bad if I'm using Burn, because we can just burn it. Then we have N Corp, which is funny. Kurakumo Clan and Blade Lineage. Then we have Unknown IDs, and then Dreaming Electric Sheep. And then we have Unknown Sinking IDs and the end fight, which is the King in Binds, in case anybody was unaware. It's just the abnormalities from the Battle Pass for this season. Wow, that is a lot of level up tickets. Jeez. That's like, what, a guaranteed level 40 and 50 blue tickets? That's insane. Alright, let's go. That's a lot of enemies in Wave 2. That is 10 different enemy types. Okay. Alright, now I do know that depending on what position you select people, they get a buff in this, so I'm gonna need to figure out what I want in there. Starting SP plus 10, that's going on Sinclair. I did not see which one that was. That was slot 2. Rogia's probably gonna be slot 1, just because she's the best member of the team. Then slot 2 can be Sinclair, because it's just good. Doesn't Ryoshu have effects based on speed? Yeah, so we're gonna want her to have the speed buff. That's offense level. That can go on Ishmael. Defense level probably doesn't matter who I put it on. So we'll give it to Merceau. There's speed. HP? Eh. Decided to not do the railway right now because I don't have enough IDs on level 45. Wolvader spoiled the part of the coolest part of the King in Binds in their most recent video. I haven't seen it. Enough to make a level 1 ID to level 45. It's more than that, actually. No gluttony? That's true. But of course, we get to select 12 Sinners. I think our 7th should probably be this one, because it's just good. That's Clash Power. That's nice. What's 8? Damage taken minus 10%. That's going on you. Aggro plus 5. Maybe that'll go on you. I don't know. I guess damage taken here because she has a counter. Damage dealt. That's you. Final power plus 1 is fine there. And then identity level plus 3, I suppose. This seems like the optimal setup for our team. Hello, Che. AKA chat. How's it going, detective? Alright, let's go. I'm gonna actually read them, so I know how these fights work. Playing Sinking is torture? Well, at least you know how. Alright. Refracted Portrait of a Certain Day. If the target has 4 plus Sinking, Clash Power plus 1. He really gave him plus 5 offense level. Target has 3 sinking count. He inflicts a lot of sinking. Okay. That is what it appears to do. Passives, I believe this passive is on every enemy. At 10 plus clashes against the same enemy, you randomly gain or lose clash power by clash count divided by 10 in a clash, rounded down. I believe this is here so you can't cheese boss fights using bleed. Because, Project Moon saw that video of the guy killing Spiral of Contempt in 2 turns using red Sanguine Desire. But we don't know anything else about him. I mean, he doesn't really... It's a single target enemy. We're going to get our burns stacked up really fast, so... do this first. It's better. Yeah. Turn 1 clashes probably don't really matter. He has a speed of 1, I just noticed. That's, like, not very good. Actually, I might want to use We Remember on turn 1. No, I'd rather just get my SP up. Good start. There, our burn count is basically set for the rest of the fight. Thank you for not losing. That would have been really annoying. Yeah, we really want to get our SP up on this first fight, I think. Oop. Sanguine Desire Cheese was genius. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't think of that when they designed that. Okay, that's not great. At least it was the count inflicting skill, so it doesn't matter too much. 6 damage, huh? Okay, now we just keep going the way that we have been. We want to win as many clashes as possible, get our SP up. Okay, you're gonna have to clash with this one. This is not a great skill to be using right now, but I have another one, so it's fine. I would love to get some more head. I mean, I'm not really... Okay. I'm not really doing that much damage to begin with. We're just trying to get Burn and Dark Flame going so that we're actually hitting hard. It was added with Hook Hong Lu, but the only non-Volpurgis IDs that have it are the 2 ring ones. Dude, what is happening with Merceau? He's usually so reliable. Oh, I've done like 300 damage. I am a butler of this manor, yet I do not recognize your faces. I cannot help but be wary. Perhaps you seek to mire this manor again in sorrow. If you claim otherwise, then allow me to inquire, which of these portraits is that of my master? Oh, that's a really high threshold. I guess you're the most likely to win? Thank you. Otis confidently steps forward and points a finger at one of the portraits. The monster stands still for a moment, then replies affirmatively. You are familiar with my master. Though you are an interloper still, I see not a bringer of sorrow. The monster, still holding a portrait, appears somewhat less hostile. Refracted portrait of a certain day gains 3 offense level down. Yeah, that's probably what's happening. Was I was getting a ton of offense level down. Oh, 8 protection. Too bad that literally doesn't matter against my team. When the portraits are present, reduce affinity and attack type resistances by 0.5 and gain 8 protection. If the enemies defeated the Master's portrait, inflict interloper to the unit that defeated it and gain 0.5 physical resistances and 5 fragile for the next turn. When an identity with an interloper is defeated, move to an identity without interloper. Okay. When the portraits are present, turn end, once 3 turns have passed since the portraits have appeared, inflict interloper to the earliest deployed enemy without interloper. Incinerate all portraits, inflict double the amount of fake portraits burned as sinking potency and count against all enemies. Gain offense level up and protection next turn. So I have to break the right portrait, huh? I can't even target them right now, so that's a little annoying. But, well, which one of these is harder to win? I guess 4 plus 5 is easier to win against. I have to win against all of them, actually, now that I'm reading it. They're all dominating clashes, too. That's nice. This is what burn does, though. They get a lot of burn inflicted and then just win all of their clashes. This is just how they work. Alright, now here comes the fun part. Keeping Sinclair at high enough sanity to stay in Waxing Pinion stage. Merceau finally winning a clash is nice, by the way. It's so sad that his burn literally doesn't... I mean, his protection literally doesn't matter against my team. Okay. Please don't lose clashes right now. That would be really annoying. Okay. Well, I'm guessing it's that one, because it's blocking. As long as this unit exists, inflict 1 sinking potency encounter every turn. When this unit is defeated, inflict interloper against the enemy that attacked this unit last. If 4+ enemies have interloper, this effect does not activate. So it's this one, right? I don't know what it's weak to. Probably nothing, if I had to guess. Do I have enough? I don't have enough poise to do thing. I do have enough to AoE with this. but I don't know if that'll actually kill it, especially if I'm not targeting it. Actually, I have to have you clash now that I think about it. I really want to just make sure that this thing dies, so I'm gonna let them inflict some sinking count to somebody. Let's say Ishmael. So don't clash with that one. Got it. That was immediately the one that I was clashing with. Do that and see if that kills it. That should kill it, right? It would be really weird if it didn't, I think. Especially if Sinclair manages to hit it with his AoE, that would be nice. Okay, I over-targeted it, but that's okay. So it's gonna have Fragile next turn, yeah? That's good. This will be fun to watch. I mean, I haven't seen anybody using Burn in this, so I would hope so. Okay, now it has 5 Fragile. Can I stagger it? Oh, yeah. Easy. Whoa! That's a lot of coins. That is a lot of coins, actually. Yeah. Now would be a pretty good time to do this, actually. I refuse to believe that that is favored. Let's get another bullet, yeah. I probably won't need this for a little bit, so I'd rather take the guaranteed clash win.
순식간에 끝내줘.
I've seen about 4 people going in with Tremor. That's just because Tremor has the most support right now, I think. Okay, I'm gonna have to try not to get hit that much to avoid, sinking procking on all my units, though. I only lost 4 SP for that. That's really nice. And now Merceau is a god. Which is exactly what we want, so... Am I just barely gonna stagger? Because that would be perfect. Yep, perfect. Alright, this is not a good skill lineup right now. Actually. Oh, I have another magic bullet fire coming in. That's nice. I don't even know how many turns it's been, but that's fine. I have seen from most of the people who have completed it that Section 1 is the longest section as well. Just because it probably has the most enemies. That was a lot of damage. Oh, no, it just didn't resummon the... Ah! That's spooky. Why do you roll so high all of a sudden? What is going on? Can I even... That's neutral. Another bullet, perhaps. Is this even dominating? It doesn't really seem like it is. I might just be able to kill him, maybe? No, probably not. Okay. In that case, we'll do this, because it's just an easy clash win. We're gonna clash with that, because I want you to have SP. That's a neutral. Boom. We'll go, because this is, like, better now, right? That says dominating. I'm not sure if I trust it, but I don't really have that much of a choice.
순식간에 끝내줘.
I want to save all of my ego resources for later. Can I have another magic bullet? No, I think it would be a waste right now. We're about to enter another... I want to save my magic bullets for when there's, like, waves of enemies so that I actually have multi-targeting attacks, you know? I think it dies this turn. It definitely dies this turn, but it's just a matter of whether or not I get hit in the process, I think. Okay, please. Thank you, Marcel, for being very good at your job. Perish. Okay, how many turns was that, actually? It That was 7 turns. That was pretty good, actually. Okay, refracted fast Edgar family Edgar family butlers. These guys are awful normally. When using a skill, if target's HP is below 50% skill power +1, so that shouldn't matter. And if in panic, reset SP. I see 2 of the elite ones, but aside from that, there's really not much here that's that dangerous. Do I have enough poise for this? I definitely do. Unopposed. Who are you targeting? Sinclair? Alright, I'm just gonna hope he wins that clash. He should, but you never know. Oh, God. Alright. You can target somebody else, I guess. Let's see... This is a pretty good time to use a magic bullet fire, actually. I think I want to save it in case we get a better targeting next turn, perhaps. Ooh. Hold on, you target somebody else, because I just noticed how unlikely that clash is. Alright, hopefully this is good. We're also saving Holiday and Blind Obsession as long as possible, too. These guys being weak to Slash is so nice, now that I think about it. Because my only AoEs are Slash, which is just really convenient. Look at that damage. Burn is so nice, chat. Like, oh, okay. That's okay, he'll just win. It's fine. And then get tails on the attacking roll. That's still okay. I love Burn Team. It's so funny, because it shouldn't be good, but it is. I thought I killed one of them. I did kill one of them. This is a different enemy. You're just a Wuthering Heights butler. Who cares? Aren't you weak to blunt? It doesn't say because it's Wuthering Heights. What? That didn't make any sense. I think now is a good time to pull it. No, it's not. You can only clash with really slow characters. And they're not using anything too dangerous right now anyways, so, oh god, you can't clash with anything. Please, thank you. Yes, I want to make sure that he dies. He probably dies to Sunset Blade, but you never know. I do think the music for this chapter is really nice. So, Merceau was ordered to win the clash. I mean, yeah, that's normally what you want to do, is just tell him to win, and then he wins, right? I did clash with, yeah, I clashed with Sinclair, so he's gonna be at lower SP, but that's fine. Perish. Okay. Another Wuthering Heights butler, that's fine. Okay, this is the bad one, right? Yeah, these are the dangerous skills. Now would probably be a good time to use Blind Obsession, right? I have plenty of Sin resources for it, though I could use some more Gloom, I guess. Is this an AoE? No, I'm 1 count short, I think. Yeah. That's unfortunate. What I could do, though, is use Blind Obsession to clash with that. Sinclair has this, so that'll be really funny. Okay. If you can clash with somebody, clash with them. Is what we're doing here. Who are you targeting? Otis? Sure. Actually, I'm way more scared of the Edgar family butlers, so I think I'll just double attack them. Use Rhodia Ego to generate Gluttony? No, I don't think I will, but thank you for the suggestion. I don't have any ego that need Gluttony right now, so there's not really a point. Giving Ryoshu Blind Obsession's passive is not a bad idea anyway. I wish it had more targets, but I don't have it at Uptype 4 yet. So it's only gonna hit 2. Which is fine. Thank you, Blazing Strike, for being insanely reliable. And for rolling heads, I was not expecting that. Perish. I mean, it's not gonna kill, but it's still really good damage. This is 4 bullets, so I'm gonna be on like 25 sanity, that's fine. Get shot. I really like this team, even if it's not very good, technically. I mean, technically. It's just not that great of a team, but I just like using it, you know? Thank you, Desperation. I forgot I could activate that. Alrighty. And you need healing? No, I won't need healing, actually. I think I'll be okay. Alright, how many of these can I kill this turn? I still can't use Ryoshu's thing. Do any of them have Butler's Mark? No. How much HP does this guy have? 103. That will be a kill if I use this on him, so... Or at least it should be. I don't know if the game is playing nice today. This is not the greatest hand ever, and Sinclair needs SP. That's normal. You can get SP by killing this guy, perhaps? We'll find out. I don't like these guys, so I'm gonna... Wait, that guy has 5 Dark Flame. Oh, they all have 5 Dark Flame. Duh. Maybe I'll flash. See? Easy kills. And that gives me enough poise to actually use my skill too. That was unfortunate. Just means Sinclair will have to wait. Perish. Since I'm not at level 44. I should have had Sinclair at level 44. It would have been better, since he would get more SP. But, oh well. Or he could just get SP anyways. Hi, Josephine. You're not supposed to be here. Top Butler, I can probably just attack twice and be fine. I can attack once and be fine, because I just realized I had an AoE. Though Sinclair clashing here is not the best. He would take a lot of damage if he got hit by that. I'm not going to risk it. Alright, Josephine shouldn't be a problem. She's not that threatening normally. Oh, that guy's very dead. I really like Yi-Sang. I really like Ring Yi-Sang being on the bench. It just helps a lot. She is, though. She was on the screen with the boys. She was, yeah. Surprise Head Butler. Yeah, she was in the picture. I know. She is supposed to be here. Doesn't Desperation only boost Pierce damage? I don't know. I genuinely do not know. That's a lot of skills, actually. She's close to being staggered, though. What if I just use Capote on her? Because I'm fast enough to. Would that be funny or not? Here, I can Sunset Blade and Capote against her, and that'll just be funny. I think that's the funniest way I can deal with this. And then just hope I can target all these, and it looks like I can't. I'm gonna have to be taking one attack, but that's fine. And Capote doesn't really eat into my resources too hard anyways. Oh, hold on. You have to go first because you can only clash with one of them. Inflict Burn, because this guy has a lot of HP, looking at it. And then Rhodia can't clash, so getting hit by that should be okay. It's just 2 offense level up, who cares? I don't really want to reduce his burn count, though. That's the problem. Oh yeah, she's definitely getting staggered here. Dog, yeah. Suddenly Hindley. Can we one-turn stagger Hindley? I don't think it matters. This team looks fun. I think I'll want to try it on my attempt. It's just burn. That's literally it. But yeah, it is a really fun team. No, there's no way we're one-turn staggering this guy. He has so much health. Especially if I keep flipping tails randomly. but that's normal, so. I'll remove you. Will you now? How about I hit you with the butt of my gun? Alright, now I know that Josephine doesn't stay staggered because she's annoying, but I can just stagger her again. Ooh, that's annoying. And she's even slower this time, too. That's enough speed to do an AoE, which is perfect. Let's see, probably this for the other one, and that should hopefully be enough damage. Only favored, it's because my sanity isn't at max. Yep. Oh, hey. Let's save that, actually. Can you not? Oh, you can't clash with any of them. Neither can you! Awesome! It's okay, we can just stagger him, it's fine. We're fast enough, it doesn't matter. Has anyone done a full sinking team for this yet? Somebody in chat said that sinking is hell in this railway. And so I believe them. Did she not get staggered there? I think she did. But it just didn't play the sound for whatever reason. Yeah, because she was faster than Hindley. Or I think they were the same speed, actually, but it doesn't matter. Get blazing striked. Me when I drop a nuclear warhead on your dog. Okay, now she just stays staggered, so I need to make sure to kill her. How do I want to do that? This is enough to kill her. I don't need to overcomplicate things. We're at 15 turns. How fast do you think I can kill Nelly, chat? Because I think I can kill her pretty quick. Since she's the only target, that means Burn is really good against her. Why is she still there? Why is Josephine still here? She should be dead. I almost didn't want to get him to his stagger threshold, so now this is going to take longer. Oh well. This is highest rolling skill, there it is. We're not going to shoot a bullet right now. We're being careful of that. I would really like to have one of those at the start of the next phase, but I guess it doesn't matter. 4 turns-ish. Previous Railroad didn't have that. Wait, didn't have what? PM makes fights where you have to think which sinners should take damage, use evades. Yeah, I mean, that's nice. I like fights where the defense skill matters, except for Nelly. Nelly is a garbage fight and always will be. Actually, he's gonna die before I use Fiery Knife and Combust. It's fine. He dies right here. Alright. Hi there, worst boss in the game. Okay, slowest person who has a bad skill, so you are gonna offset the evade. Merceau has a speed of 1. Why does Merceau have a speed of 1? That's interesting. He also has 3 paralysis, which is, not the best. Oh, you know what I can do, though? I can just use this. Doesn't matter. Favored, I would rather have dominating. Let's see. We don't have a lot of burn on her yet, so I'm not going to use the bullet yet. It's okay. Sinclair didn't have a good skill for this turn anyway. Can he inflict inferiority complex on her? I don't think that's how that works. I think it has to be against Hindley, if I'm being honest. I guess I should have... You were at 40 sanity. How did you roll tails twice? Alright, this is gonna make this fight really easy, actually. When I think about it. I just have to be getting my gloom up, I suppose. And Sinclair just entered the thing again. Nice. Okay, you clash with one of the slow things. Let's see, who do I want to take the thing? At this rate... probably Ishmael, because she has the worst skill right now. There should be not a single clash that I lose this turn. 3. Do I want to do that right now? Probably not. We'll wait to do that once more. Can do that clash. Merceau is unopposed because he's slow as hell. Hold on. There. I forgot that Merceau just becomes uber slow after you use Chains of Others. That's my own fault. Let's say probably 5 turns. I wouldn't expect anything longer than that. It's okay, AoE doesn't actually matter right now, thankfully. This doesn't seem too bad, this first set of fights anyways. It's just long. Merceau's best, bro? It's so true. World's fastest Mr. Salt? It's so true. It's so true. He could never be faster, let's be honest. I like that at -4 attack power, he managed to roll the amount that that skill usually can roll. That's so cool. Ugh. Okay, I'd rather not get hit by that. I'm not confident I'll be able to stagger her. Actually, I have this. I think I can stagger her before any of that happens. Okay, now she has enough burn where I think it's useful to do this. Oh, that's a good clash there, too. That works. I'm not even gonna clash with that. If she hits me with it, I don't care. See, I want to ignore the evade, but I don't want to risk that, so... You probably shouldn't be clashing right now. Just stagger her before she gets to attack and we'll be fine. Thanks for actually flipping heads. I have a bad habit of rolling tails on receiving arts for Ryoshu. I don't know how to fix it, so... Yeah, she'll get staggered. She'll get staggered. It's fine. God, that was close. Why are you below your stagger threshold, Otis? I just noticed that. What the heck? When did that happen? We're fine. This is an easy fight. Okay. 20 and 9. Let's inflict as much burn as possible this turn. That would involve using Capote. Do I want to? I might want to save some of my Sloth for later. Though I don't need it for Blind Obsession, so maybe not. Yeah, we just inflict as much burn as physically possible right now, and then we're good. See, I want to use that, but that's gonna eat into my sanity, so I won't. She's weak to Pride, isn't she? Or is she just weak to Slash? Am I remembering wrong? This Nelly is uber nerfed, though. Her insta-stagger move rolls for a max of 9. It said 6 plus 10, so I'm not sure that you're right about that. You know? Does this just kill her? No, but it's really close. Okay, she's just... Oh, she is doing Binding Technique. That's fine, I don't care. She's gonna die before it matters. In fact, I think she just dies this turn. I'm pretty sure. That is a full target. No, we're not going to do that. I don't have the sanity for it. I need to be at 45. Though it would be funny. It's not necessary. Alright, that was a pretty simple first section, actually. She-human, they not weak to sins unless they have ego. You're so right. Points to dead rabbits who are weak to gloom and envy for some reason. Despite being human enemies. Also, is the game audio okay? I probably should have asked this before we got an entire section into the railway, but, you know. Oh well. Alright, she's gonna hit me, I think. I don't think this kills. Yeah, she's gonna hit me. Oh well. You are right, that becomes a 10 if the target has Butler mark. Oh, okay. 306 Pride damage? That's just Dark Flame. It's good? Okay, good. Alright, I don't need to change this. Not yet, anyway. Alright, how many turns am I at? 21. That's pretty good. From what I've seen, actually. Hear it barely. I can turn it up. There. I have turned it up. Okay. 21 is really good. Yeah, and people are calling Burn a bad archetype, by the way. It's definitely a lot better when the enemies are, like, one enemy. Shout out to Clayton. Alright, let's go. I don't need to change this. We're doing well. And now it begins. I love having 45 sanity. Chat, where did my 45 sanity go? No, I know that sanity resets. Okay, hi folks. Hi, Refracted Peccatulum Invidiae Ncorp Grosshammer Merceau, but the S is... gone. Where's the S? Self-destructive purge turn 1? Oh yeah, I should check for that. Nope. Okay, let me read. Oh, you can just see what ego they have equipped. Fluid Sac is scary. They're literally just your sinners. You can look at the passive like this. Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. Oh, that's just refracted struggle. Okay. He isn't ready? I don't care. I don't need to be ready. I'm too good at this game to need to be ready. 75. Oh, right, because that just takes a shit ton of resources, huh? 25% I'm willing to risk. Is the audio good? Am I too quiet now? Look at all the ego they got. It's fun. Yeah, okay. I want to use this against somebody who's weak to blunt. Oh, like you. You're weak to everything. Okay. You're being targeted twice. I'm not super confident in this Ishmael turn. But I'm using Holiday, so I can use Ardor Blossom Star right now. And that's a spammable. And we want to use this on turn 1 no matter the fight. You're being targeted by... Okay, well, this is not allowed to hit me. That's a neutral. These are both skill 1s. I think I'll just take the risk on that. Okay, and can you... Yes. Okay, perfect. Let's go. Yeah, this isn't losing to that, thankfully. I got tails, but that's fine. You need to ask that? Which one needs to be removed immediately? I believe the answer is Faust, usually, but... Okay, that's just unlucky. It's fine, though. It's early into the fight, the damage doesn't matter too much. You should look at Faust and Merceau's ego. I mean, what? They have Pursuance and Everlasting, right? Bruh. You need to stop flipping tails. Okay. What is happening? Flip heads at all. It's 50%, please. I swear, this game just hates me. That's fine, she's getting healed. I might want to restart this section. That was just terrible luck on turn 1. Oh, Fluid Sac, very fun. That's the only ego being used right now, actually. It's fine. I managed to stagger Heathcliff somehow. That's nice. This should be able to win anything. If only I could clash with anything. That would be nice. Go after him. He's weak to blunt. Let's say... I don't have any bullets yet, unfortunately. I don't have enough poise for that to work. I like that they have resonance. Oh, that matters, doesn't it? Oh, you have Fluid Sac! You're the worst. What are you weak to? Slash? Yeah, you're weak to Slash, okay. You need to win a clash, like, at all. and you're not able to clash. That's sweet. In that case, just hit this guy. What am I gonna do about this? I guess I could use this again, I suppose. Though I kind of don't want to, necessarily. It's okay, it'll win. Don't worry about it, chat. We'll just win that clash. Okay. I'm just gonna do this, so I guess I'm more likely to win the clash. Can I even... I can't even clash with this guy. Let's kill Heathcliff, just because it'll be funny. That's really sad. Why are they so good? I'm gonna have to restart this, aren't I? This is not going well, to put it bluntly. That's fine, because it's just hitting me. That's not even gonna come close to killing. Why do I have Envy power up? Just win the clash? What if she got Sanguine Desire? She might, but I don't think that matters. That was only 90 damage. I guess I only hit 2 of them, but still. I don't know, we might be okay. He's just about to be staggered again. That's exactly where we want him. And there's the Everlasting. That's fine, we just stagger. Hey. Excuse me. That's rude. This turn is fine. We can just do the double tactic to... Who are you targeting? Ishmael? I don't have a good clash for this, do I? That's fine. Sinclair can redirect it? I don't know if I trust him with that. What if I just Impending Day? Because that's a good thing to have active anyways. Okay, so he's dead. That's a good start. Okay, she's not gonna die, but she'll be pretty close. That's probably our next target. Stagger plus, Jesus. Because it'll actually give me sanity. You may not like it, but that's N-Corp's power. Yeah, I know Merceau gives Envy power up. Oh, you have that? That's terrible. Why are you using that? 7 speed? Okay. That's a little problematic. Cool. What if I do this? That's struggling. What if I just holiday it? I'll have to hit heads, but... If I hit tails here, I'm basically just restarting the fight, I think. Okay, can we get Sinclair some sanity, please? That would be really nice. None of them are marked. I don't know why, but just none of the enemies seem to be getting marked in this fight. Make sure she dies. Let's try to make sure he dies. He's not really that threatening, but... I would like to do this in 5 turns per wave, but that's to be seen, I suppose. She won't get staggered, but she's also not that dangerous, so it's fine. Rhodia is definitely the least dangerous enemy here, easily. Good stagger. Good. He actually managed to flip heads somehow. Be careful, their SP can and will corrode. Oh, I know. I kind of figured it would. But that's why I attacked her, by the way, because I knew that Holiday wouldn't hit her. I just barely didn't kill Rhodia that turn. I mean, being 1 enemy down, that's okay. Let Sinclair get the kill. Yeah, you two can block too. That way he actually gets the SP from it. Don't you dare flip tails, thank you. I don't even think flipping tails would have resulted in her living, but... Alright, Kurakumo. There's only 4 of them. Why are there only 4 of them? Ryoshu is really damaged. I don't want to use that right now. They don't even roll high. What the hell? These guys seem like absolute pushovers. What? Am I stupid? This seems easy as heck. I think I could probably just kill one of them this turn. No, you don't need to clash win. That's fine. The boy joins later. I guess they just really didn't want people to struggle with June, huh? He's the only threatening. Okay. Alright. 45 sanity, by the way. That's probably fine. But still, that's a little annoying. Oh, that guy's not even gonna get staggered, but it's fine. Okay, Sinclair needs to... What? Why is that struggling? Oh, because he can just naturally outroll it. Okay. Maybe not, then. Boom. Boom. Let's see. I need bullets. And so I will use one of these right now, because I just need to get them. That's unfortunate. It's probably fine, but that's unfortunate. It just means that that guy will probably live. But Kurakumo is just not threatening, so it's fine. I probably should have kept that sync. Yep, they lived. Okay, so guy at the bottom is guaranteed dead, but is using an actual good skill. Alrighty. In fact, all of these except this guy are guaranteed dead this turn. I just need to win my clashes. To do 40 damage, I would need to rely on Sinclair hitting heads, wouldn't I? That's favored somehow? I don't trust that. Yeah, that'll work. I just do not trust Sinclair at all. I just killed all of the other three. I could have killed all of them this turn if I had actually attacked properly. In fact, I actually might still do it. No, I didn't. Okay. Hi, Jun. Okay, so we just have the person going first hit that, and then Jun will only ever use one counter die. So yeah, that was fun. What a great fight. He's gonna die so fast, chat. Actually, you need to clash, don't you? He's gonna die so quickly. Deli Slicer here. Like, I know he has a ton of power up next to his passive effects, but like, it doesn't matter. Jun is always an easy target. You were at 45 sanity, Ryoshu. What is wrong with you? Come on. Why did it do that? It's not even 5%. That's like a 3% chance of happening. Enter Jun. Yeah, Jun is just really easy in focused fights because, well, you can just kill all of his allies first. He's weak to slash. He's not using his annoying attacks yet, thankfully. Although this is not a good clash, just in general. Or I'll take some rat damage up. Actually, you need to do that against like an actual good skill, and you can't. Okay. That's unfortunate. I will use what is cast. I'm not afraid to do that. I'll have another Sunset Blade. Can I clash with this? Yeah. Okay, Ryoshu, if you somehow manage to lose clash again, I'm going to be very disappointed in you. That was a really high rolling cleanup. I probably should have just used Ego on Ryoshu to be safe. But oh well. At least Merceau's passive procs. I mean, yeah, that's always nice. Alright. Is she just dead? Oh yeah. That's okay. We have Ringy Sang in the back, it's fine. I won't be able to use Sun Shower, but it'll still be okay. Okay, next turn I really just need to stagger him, I think. That is not a good time for you to do that. You're not even gonna clash. Yeah, that's a little awkward. Negative 17, bruh. Okay. I'm gonna do this again. No, I'm gonna use the other one. I have more resources for that. I can't use an ego on you right now, you'll corrode. That's the annoying thing. Every single... No, I can use Crow's Eye View, that's right. Let's see. Easiest clash win is this one. What am I gonna do about this? Intergate Elbow Strike? Sure. Well, it's not gonna be AoE anyways, because he doesn't have enough sanity.
당신의 판단을 따를게요.
Brother. Okay, that's fine. How's it been going so far? It's been going fine. Like, we're not struggling at all yet. Ow. Don't worry about that. That didn't happen. Thankfully, Sanguine Pointillism does not require heads hit for some reason. I could have just staggered him without using Ego. It doesn't really make a difference, but I could have. Okay, next turn is... Like, the first turn in the next wave is going to be the actual dangerous one, I think. Because it's Blade Lineage, right? And he's dead. Awesome.
제가 묻었네요.
Yeah, Blade Lineage. Okay, we're 12 turns in. That's still pretty good. Okay, now these guys are, like, uber weak to Pierce, right? That guy's weak to Blunt. Don't worry about him. Pierce, Blunt. Okay, half of them are weak to Blunt, half of them are weak to Pierce. This would be the best turn to use Blinded Session, so this would be where I'm going to use it for now. Against anyone you can clash with. Striker's Stance is the scariest clash, so that's the one we're going to do. Favor, I'd rather have Dominating. Struggling? You're using a skill one. That's a lie. And even if it isn't, I don't really care if you get staggered. Why are they not? They're not, like, targeting anybody. Who are you going after? Oh, you are targeting Rodeo. I see. Okay. How about I just do one of these? Then what? You're targeting Otis. That's fine. You are also targeting Otis. That's less fine. And I can't redirect her. I can't redirect either of them, actually. So Otis is getting staggered, is basically how I read this situation. You target somebody who's weak to Pierce. So, Yisang, I guess. Urso has 7 speed. This is the only thing that I'm really concerned about, but it shouldn't... Like, I guess I could use Impending Day if I wanted. 25% chance to corrode? I'll take it. More Wrath Resonance is always good anyways.
점 찍었네.
Not a great start. Not a great start. Not a great start. Okay. I'm gonna lose first? Nope. Okay. Well, that could have gone bad, but thankfully the game had pity. Yeah, that was guaranteed. There was no way I was avoiding that. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Get heads, please. That would be nice. Alright, and here's a 20.
총원, 조명이 전멸하는 저곳.
Does Blade Lineage Merceau have Regret?
모든 것을 저곳에
Probably Regret, but he didn't use it, so it doesn't matter. Regret only matters on the turn after you've used Regret. So thankfully, I don't need to worry about it at all until he uses it. This is not going to hit very hard. They all resist Slash. Though it looks like I'm hitting several enemies that are staggered, so it's probably fine. Damn. Okay, that one's a little dangerous. But thankfully, that's the only thing that's happening right now. So, let's see, is this a good clash? I mean, it's neutral. Okay. So the big thing is I have to deal with this. Wait, you're weak to Pierce. Wait, no, that's fine then. You're weak to Pierce. Okay, so that's that solved, because she'll get staggered. How many of these guys can we kill? You're weak to Slash, aren't you? Yeah. No, wait, what? Yeah. You're weak to Slash and Slaw. No. I'm stupid. Don't worry about it. Yeah, let's just assume that that's gonna win. And let's kill some of these guys. I'm gonna hit Merceau, even though I'm pretty sure he's not gonna die. Because he scares me. I would use an AoE here, but I want to save my resources, so, oh well. I think Otis also dies this turn, thankfully. That's unfortunate. Oh, I didn't even check her sanity. I probably should have looked at that. That's okay. We'll be fine, surely. I didn't kill Yi Sang either, but that should also be fine. Otis is definitely dead. That's good. Okay, we killed 2 of them. Oh, he's using Regret. That's cute. She's using Fluid Sac. That's actually a problem. I forgot that Sinclair's thing had things. It had, like, actual effects. Yeah. Let's go with that. Because what'll happen is I can do that, and now Yi Sang is dealt with. You're weak to Blunt, huh? So are you. I need to stagger her before she does this. And I need to stagger him, too. See, here's the problem, right? I'm gonna use Ardor Blossom Star. I do not trust my luck with this. Actually... No, I need you to target her, though. Well, that's a dominating clash, actually, so that'll be fine. I think that's the best turn I've got. I'm pretty sure Yi Sang is just dead, so I'm not worried about him. Hey, chat, have you ever seen anyone use this ego? It's pretty bad. Like, unironically, it's pretty bad, but right now it's just a good option. So... Okay, I didn't need to use Ardor Blossom Star, but thankfully it doesn't look like I'm actually going to get to. So I might be able to just undo that. Oh, whoops. I may have forgotten to clash with that with an ego. That's okay. He can tank it. It's just Regret. Don't kill him. Wait, no, that's not how ego works, is it? Oh, wait, what the heck? I thought I targeted Faust with that. Whoops. Okay, so 15 turn. There's no way he's living this turn. I don't even need to care what he's doing right now. And he's done. Okay, 15 turns on second section is pretty good. Awesome. I love how every ego looks scary when used against us. Yeah, that's just because we're not used to it. Okay, we're a little hard on ego resources. If I need more Sloth, I can just switch Ryoshu out for Gregor for a fight, probably. Do I have enough to use Holiday right now? I don't I? Hang on. I have to check. No, I do. Okay, so we're good. That's what matters. Okay. Oh boy, that's a lot of enemies. Are you ready to enter hell? I mean, I've only done 36 turns so far. This is going really well, actually. What's the common... Is the common clear time for this section like 20 turns? Does that sound right? I've only been live for an hour and a half. It shouldn't be taking me this long, but it is. Let's go. Oh, I've got to redo this. Okay. What was it? 1, 2, 3? No, that's offense level. No, that's defense level. Oh, you had defense level, that's right. Clash power, yep. Damage taken, minus 10%. I don't... That was on Don. Aggro goes on you. Damage dealt goes on you. Final power, identity level. There we go.
직접 손봐주지.
This is the worst node in the entire railway. We'll be the judge of that. Alright, hello there. Who you got? W Corp Dawn. That doesn't scare me that much. W Corp Ryoshu is a lot more threatening than Dawn. K Corp Honglu doesn't matter, he's just gonna take a while to kill. Heathcliff will die very quickly, probably. Rhino Mersault will take a little, and you should also die pretty quick. Since you have... Since you have Everlasting and Fluid Sac, I should probably kill you pretty quick. I need to Holiday turn 1. I'm not even worried about it corroding. Target somebody who's weak to it. Hold on. I don't want it hitting Honglu. Because I just don't. What's the best clash for you? Probably this, unfortunately. That's terrifying, that skill there. All my clashes being neutral scares me. None of these guys are weak to slash, I don't think. Unopposed, great. That's favored, that's good enough. I know she's weak to Pierce, but it's fine. Okay, you're gonna start with Regret like we normally do. And then... You can't even clash with him. Hit Faust. We're just gonna trust that all these will work. Okay.
순식간에 끝내죠.
Great. I knew if I got a single Tails there, he was losing that clash, so that doesn't surprise me at all. K-Hong-Lu is slash weak? Yeah, it doesn't matter. K-Hong-Lu is basically invincible. I'm not going to worry about killing him right now. I am not concerned with the immortal gremlin. No, the Wrath Resonance rip? What do you mean? I had Wrath Resonance of 4. You could clash? Yeah, with Faust. I wasn't going to do that, though. That sounded like a terrible idea in my head, and so I didn't do it. The 4 health bar legendary Hongul? I don't think it is 4 health bars, because they use their resources, don't they? Okay, that's a good kill. That's a good hit, I guess. Okay, he's gonna die pretty quick. Okay, that one's a little dangerous. Any ego? Yes, Dimension Shredder. I can just stagger him before it goes off. Preferably by using an ego of my own. Damn, okay. It'll hit him... It probably won't stagger him, though, is the problem. What if I do this? It's not terribly smart, but it's okay. Struggle... Oh, right, because that doesn't roll for anything. It just does not roll good. Okay, I'll stagger him before he does it, at the very least. I'm pretty sure. Okay, that's a little dangerous, too. Let's assume that that's gonna win. Okay, the actual problem with this is that Ryoshu is clashing before this happens, so I have to use something that can win. Because if that hits me, that's actually genuinely a problem. Okay, I guess you're clashing with her. It's the only one you can. Can anybody clash with you? Yeah, that's problematic, actually. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's right, because that just hits everybody. The Merceau is the one that... I mean, it does matter. He is weak to that. But I think I can just take it. Oh. It's okay, I'll just win the speed tie. It's fine. Let's get this Ryoshu out of here. I think. It's definitely a good idea. And let's get this Otis out of here. Heathcliff is fine. He's a little annoying because he, like, does things. But... yeah, I'll just win the die roll with the Dimension Shredder flash. Or speed roll. And then we'll be fine. Well, that's unfortunate. I think she doesn't Ryoshi resist this? So she should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Literally didn't matter. Who cares? Nice heads hit, jeez. Aggro does nothing? I don't think the aggro works, no. I wouldn't imagine that it could, honestly. Okay, yeah, this is gonna hurt. That's fine, though. I can't imagine Dreaming Electric Sheep is gonna be that difficult, if I'm being honest. What's that? You got 69 turn count? Yo, good. Optimization is gonna be hard for this railway, probably. I was like 1 damage off of killing Hong Lu. That was so close. He used enough Gluttony, by the way, that his passive deactivated. So we don't need to worry about him not dying anymore. Yechirodia is scary, I'll give you that. She's using Rhyme Shank, that's also scary, I'll give you that. But we have Sanity now. So, oh. That's also scary, isn't it? But he did get minimum speed roll, so I just hit him with 2 ego. And we win. Or, well, I want this to hit you. Because it hits Merceau. No, it's not hitting Merceau. Hold on. That needs to be changed. I see the ring Yi-Sang, by the way. It's still not hitting Merceau. Thank you. And then we also just hit him with a fast skill. So that we stagger him before he does anything. That's 2 of the skills taken care of. This shouldn't be a big deal. Though I can clash with it, you fool! You'll just live, it's fine. I could use Regret for absolute Wrath Resonance all the way through. Sounds like a terrible idea. I'm not gonna do it. Alright, I really gotta hope that Ardor Blossom Star staggers him, I guess. I did maybe target him a few times. Yeesh. Yeah, no, like, it doesn't seem like this fight is that bad, chat. I think you were overreacting a little. This doesn't seem hard at all, actually. Oh, I targeted him? It's okay, I staggered Merceau. So no pursuance. Jesus. I don't think I killed a single enemy that turn. Hi, AEDD. I genuinely don't care. You're about to get staggered, bro. You don't even resist. I mean, I guess you resist that. Now that I think about it. Morris for the Flames. What the hell? Okay. That should be enough to stagger him before he does that. Forest for the Flames, I don't really care about. This is only favored, but that's fine. This one I am a little scared of, actually. I'll be honest. So I think I will 4th match this. That'll take care of these 2, so I don't need to attack them. You... I would really prefer if you were staggered. Were you targeting... Resist that. No. I can't redirect it though, so oh well. I'll just take the hit then. It's not like she's gonna roll very hard. It's fine. It's what, 22 damage? That's fine. Literally could have been way worse. Perish. And now this guy's dead because they lost their clash. It took both hits, but don't worry about it. Perish. Now my 4th match. I'll have to wait to kill this Yechirodia because she just has a ton of HP. I actually don't know if there are any others that are left to spawn. I haven't been keeping track. Okay, there's 2 more dead. There's another one dead. Alright, what's left? Sink Sinclair, Ugh. That's mean. Okay, that one's a little spooky. Pequod Ishmael, Svi Gregor. I mean, they might take a couple turns to kill him, I guess. Because my team isn't, like, perfect for dealing with these. This Wingbeat... What does that roll? 17? That's, like, not a problem, actually. I might genuinely Effervescent Corrosion right now. Like... No, I should Holiday. Holiday keeps my SP up. So... That's a little spooky, I guess. This should beat it. That's an easy choice. This is a slash weak opponent. Okay. He's probably actually not dying to that, so we do all 3. And by dying, I mean getting staggered. Yeah, I knew it. I was just barely off of getting staggered. Or staggering him. Okay, there goes Rhodia. This fight legitimately seems really easy, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I am not having any problems right now. Is this team just uniquely fitted to deal with this, or am I just lucky? What's going on here? I don't even feel like we started off very good. Okay, Greg didn't get staggered. He's weak to slash? Brother. This will hit both. And so I probably only need to hit her with 1. Even if I do, that's not a big deal if it doesn't work out. I don't think we kill Greg here. Honestly. Oh, never mind. He was really close to being staggered. My bad. He's definitely dead. If anything, Ishmael lives. Nope. Okay. Wave done. Neither, you just know how to deal with high rolls and focused encounters? I don't know, I feel like this is going really well right now. That's all. Hello, Refracted Dreaming Electric Sheep. Unclashable, gain 10 protection, that doesn't matter. Attack weight +1 for every 4 charge, clash power +3, which is unclashable. For every 5 charge, gain an envy damage up for every 6 charge. So what, I just have to take this hit then? I mean, that's fine. I don't mind. But Sinclair, are you weak to Pierce? No, he should be fine then. The sheep looks so scuffed. I mean, this is what it looks like in its abnormality check thing, so... Okay. So we just inflict as much burn as possible then. Which one of these does more burn? This one does. No, they do the same, and the answer is none. I can't Capote right now, which is fine, I guess. Give me a bullet, because I know I can get one right now. What is this effect, by the way? Does not lose SP upon ally defeat. Oh. I didn't even realize I had that, but that's neat. There's all of our burn count. Why does the unclashable skill have a clash power effect? You know, Fairy Gentleman is the same way. His unclashable skill has a clash power effect too. For some reason. Nobody knows why. Oh, it was faster than Merceau. That's, I guess, not that surprising, huh? It inflicted Rupture somehow? Okay. Sinclair actually did almost die. Okay, let's read now. Gain charge, yep. Oh, he's just doing that. Those aren't too dangerous. If this unit does not have plugged in and gathered lightning cloud, summon a generator once next turn. At 10 plus, yeah, we know what that does. Plugged in, max 3, at 3 becomes staggered, at 3 consume all charge on self. Max 5, at 1 value use a powerful skill, reduced by 1 at turn end, gain 1 value when staggered. Oh, so just don't let that hit 0. What about you? That's a 4. I don't think I need to worry about Clash Winds. Reduces all damage taken to 0. That's it. Wait, no, there was more. I just can't see them yet. Well, I don't want to get... Why does it have 54 offense level? Brother. What if I just inflict more burn? Actually, I'll do the cheaper one. Because I don't like any of my skills right now. Sinclair... I don't trust you to win this. Which is a problem because... Well, no, it's not a problem. Just either win it or die. One of the two, please. That's all that matters right now. Just win or die. Either way. Either way, I'm in a good position. You need to plugged in? I assume so. And yeah, it does inflict paralysis, but that's really not that dangerous. E tied? Okay, that works too, I suppose. I plugged Sinclair into the machine. Since when does Sinclair have the plug? What? I feel like this fight is supposed to be really long, because it does have 3,000 health. Okay. Prioritizes targets with Hold on, I'm gonna read this in the actual menu. Prioritizes targets with anti-ovine grounding plug. When a unit under this effect wins a clash against the grounding refusal skill, inflict a plugged in. Oh. Maybe Sinclair wasn't the pick for that. Then. He's at 5. Perhaps I picked the wrong... I guess it doesn't roll super high. I'll just Impending Bay against it. And it'll be fine. Somebody needs to clash with that. We'll figure out who later, I guess. I could use a bullet right now. That'll do a lot of damage. He does resist Pride, but oh well. This is AoE, not that that matters. Actually, wait. If this is AoE, doesn't mean I can use this and still hit the main body. Isn't that how that works? Neutral? That's not neutral. We ain't lying. Anti-sheep? Yeah, I'm doing anti-sheep meta, apparently. I haven't even had to restart any of these fights yet. We're just doing good. Who cares about protection? The sheep is not homophobic. He's my boyfriend. This fight normally is very long, but burn could make it faster. I assume any fight that you can do pure damage against could be really fast with burn or rupture. Yeah. Specifically, rupture would probably make this go super fast, but I don't know how it would deal with the wave enemies beforehand. Is all. Okay, who has the plug? Ryoshu has the plug. So she has to win against this. That should not be a problem. Yeah, we'll just do this again. More burn is more burn. Let's see. Sinclair, I really need you to have sanity, perhaps? That's not that dangerous. I can just win all these... Oh, I see. Can you clash? Yes, okay. Had to check. Yeah, we're literally just fine. I hadn't realized that the staggered gimmick, not gonna lie, so yeah, it did take a while to beat the boss on my end. I feel like the staggered... I mean, it's just Nelly's gimmick, but it doesn't kill you if you fail it. Where does Ryoshu store the plug? Same question for all sinners. Everywhere. What? Don't question it. This thing's weak to gloom? Oh, good. So sinking would annihilate this guy then. You wouldn't even have to play the gimmick. You would just inflict sinking and be fine. But we're at the point in the fight where we're doing a bit of damage. At the end of each cable strewn about the floor is a plug. Perhaps the sheep knows what it implies. What? It lets out a sorrowful cry. As the sinners converge on the sheep, the greater, more desperate its screams grow. The sheep begins to thrash wildly. Its resistance will only intensify. Envy advantage. Do it, Merceau. Excellent. Merceau raises a cable and connects it to the sheep. Violent sprays of sparks fill your vision for a brief moment. The sheep cries terribly for a while before falling silent. Its eyes shut. Merceau regards the silent sheep, silent as though in a dream. Merceau rejoins the battle, their body seared with lightning. Ooh. Oh, it gains clash power down, and Merceau takes envy damage? Oh, that would have been really rude if it staggered him. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't trust this. I'm just gonna Impending Day again. Since he has to win that clash. I don't know if this even matters. You. I have to actually clash with people. Oh. That's awkward. Hold on. Okay, since you can clash, I'm gonna have Merceau deal with this then. No, actually, I want to do this. Well, I want to do that. The problem is, it's not dominating, so, let's do it like that. 1 HP from stagger? Is it really? That would have been really unlucky if he got staggered. Oh well. Just staggered my plug boy, and it was not fun. I would guess that that would not be a good thing, yeah. Seems like it would be very obnoxious, in fact. We've done over 1,000 damage through its protection effects, by the way. We're just killing it. Bonk, bonk. Have burn. Oh, zap. Oh, what a cute sheep. I killed half of its health bar before it got staggered. For every plugged in, gain a minimum speed, 1 fragile, and 1 damage up. While this staggered. While this unit is staggered, next turn to having 3 plugged in, gain 4 fragile. Oh! If this unit does not have plugged in and gathered lightning cloud, we already read that. I don't know what these other 2 passives are gonna say. It has 6 fragile. What if I just tear it to pieces right now? Actually, I'll do more damage with it. Well, I wanted to do Wrath Resonance because it'd be funny to have a max power burning strike, blazing strike right now, so I'll do that. It doesn't really eat into my resources too much, so. Bonk! 400 damage. I love that skill. It's so funny. Also, everybody has 1 Wrath damage up right now because of Rhodia. It's weak to Wrath? Oh no. Is it actually? That's hilarious. It's not dead. We couldn't kill it in 1 turn no matter what I did. What color is this? It looks gray to me. Huh. I don't know if it clears status effects, but the funniest way to kill it here would just be to let it hit me. Because it dies to burn this turn, probably. Oh, I am not rolling as high anymore. That's weird. Or maybe it's just rolling higher. It dies this turn no matter what I do. Most annoying thing on this railroad was people screaming to read the passives on some streams, forgetting people start with 0 observation for Rapno fights. Yeah, I can see that being annoying. Anyways, the fight is over. That was that was a really easy fight. Actually. Please generate 1 gluttony before Bound King. Why? Why do I need to generate gluttony? What would it accomplish? You know? Okay. We're at 49 turns. Put the dreaming electric sheep to sleep. Yo, so true. I feel like this is pretty good time based on what team we're running. My family is being held hostage by the rupture user. Just hit enemies without inflicting rupture count. Look at the enemy team very carefully. I would, but I can't. So, you know. Alright, let's go. The sinners are starving, give them gluttony. I don't need any. Oh, hi there. Hi, Sunshower Heathcliff. An empty banquet hall wreathed in ambient crimson light. The solitary king, bound to his throne, raises his arm in an unhurried motion. Your feet grow drenched in the cold mist of a vague tune. The lone king gently points to a platform near you with an inviting cadence. On it are masks, each depicting different spectrum of emotions. There's a mask of joy, a mask of sorrow, a mask of wrath. What face shall be worn in this audience with the king? Gain increased max speed and SP heal for allies and grant welcome. Clash power, or more damage. We take clash power. You place the mask of sorrow over your face. The omnipresent pressure slowly evaporates. The sinners walk gently into the banquet hall, wreathed in silence, to the throne that could never be a respite. Let this battle bring a fleeting moment of solace for the lone king who shall reign eternal, reign unaccompanied. Thus the sinners, wearing expressions of solemn sorrow, open the prelude to this great banquet. I'll definitely take 1 clash power up. Okay. Yeah, this seems to be the Season 6 IDs. I mean, there's one missing, right? Merceau is in here. But they wanted to have Heathcliff, so... you have binds. That's a threat. Where's your... Okay. Your stagger threshold is really high. Or really low. Which is a little annoying. What if I just... do the thing I've been doing? And using Ego on turn 1, you know? Then what? I am actually a little low on resources right now, so maybe I don't use Holiday. Yeah, because I kind of want to get a bullet anyways. Okay. We start by clashing with whoever can. What are you weak to? Slash. Ugh. Can you clash with him? That'd be better. Unopposed, unopposed, dominating, dominating. Which one are you weak to blunt? Neither. Okay, well, I'd rather clash with that because that's actually scary. Are any of these guys weak to Pierce? Yes, like half of them. 5 of them are weak to Pierce. Okay. Yeah, that works. Can you clash with anybody? I mean, it's not the best odds. Maybe I do want to use Holiday right now. What is this hitting? Merceau? He resists Blunt and Pride. I think he'll be okay. His music is just so good. It's a really good theme, yeah. Why does he have to be weak to Slash is the big thing. It's not really that big of a deal, but it would be nice if he weren't. If he were weak to Pierce or Blunt instead. And due to how clashes work, I actually don't lose very much sanity from that. So I wish I would have flipped heads. 88 damage is 90 damage, apparently. Okay. That's math! I did also notice that he healed their units as well. It wasn't just mine that gained sanity. 350? I guess 5 of them were weak to it, right? regret. It'll get better, trust. Oh, I know. Again, I watched Suno play this last night. I just didn't read anything because he didn't read anything. So I think we're doing okay though. That's a problem, I admit. And what's cool is that you can't stagger a sinner that's using a corroded ego. So, the safest way to deal with this, in that case... Oh, that's a dominating clash. Never mind, I don't care. It doesn't matter. That's way more threatening. Why didn't she get staggered, actually? Now that I think about it. Who are you targeting? Sinclair? What if I just make it so that this fourth match hits her? Because that'll work, you know? That's a Diechi Hongu. Who is weak to Pierce, once again. You can clash with him, then. That works. You... Sinclair can kill her, because... Yep, those are the right 3 targets. And then... Our last 2 skills go after the Ishmael, because I don't want her doing that again. Perfect. Where the obsession is blinded. More like binded. Bind obsession. It's just blind obsession, but it locks your speed to 1 on the next turn. We finally have gluttony, do we? Wait, where did we get gluttony from? I didn't use a gluttony ego. Alrighty then. 2 tails at 45 SP. That's like not nice, but it's fine, I guess. It's just awkward. We only didn't kill 2 of them that turn, because I didn't kill Heath. He's using binds again. Why is he like this? Yeah, where the heck did we get gluttony? Oh, grand welcome, you're right. The King in Binds is actually cheating in the fight. Every turn start, it gives all the retainers a blessing. Is that what these are? You're weak to slash, aren't you? Okay, there is a few dangerous skills happening here. Specifically, these 3. I'm not too concerned about this because I can just do the thing again. We're just using 4th Match Flame every turn. That's all that's happening here. I actually want it hitting Dawn, so we wait a second. I really kind of want to use Blind Obsession again, even though it basically bottoms out all of my resources. What if I Ardor Blossom instead? Hold on. Who's... You're weak to Pierce? Here. Oh, you can't clash with that. Who are you targeting? Ryoshu. And I can't redirect it. That's annoying. And you are weak to Pierce. Well, that's introduced a little bit of a problem. I guess you're targeting Merceau. So it actually isn't that big of a deal. Okay, so you have to target this. Merceau has to do this because I don't want to get hit by that. I still want this to hit Don Quixote, though. So another Diechi Rodia, really? Yeah, I'm not letting him get away with that again. This is AoE, so it's just good. I'm not clashing with that. I resist a good amount of what's happening here, so I don't mind it. Oh, that's so It's scary to look at. You can with Dante's ability. I don't need to use that shit. That's so... It's genuinely just not that useful of an ability, if I'm being honest with you. I didn't hit Heathcliff with the thing, by the way, but it's fine. He's getting staggered. I mean, he's not, but it's fine. Ow. That's a little annoying. That didn't even do any damage. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Really glad I resist... Whoa, where did my sanity go? How did I still hit heads with this when my sanity was that low? I won't complain, but it's still a little weird, you know? Okay, there's another kill. Awesome. Okay, so these are the last 5, huh? I've seen an impending day. I'd rather not get hit by that, but it's not too threatening. They're like all weak to slash. That's the funny part. You clash with... I don't want to clash with Puddle Stomp. A bullet works for me. Yes, I do want to use it. I have... It'll hit 3 enemies. Actually, I want to use Holiday right now. Because I don't have a great deal of sanity. That says favored. I believe it, actually. Yeah, I just need SP right now, and I'll be fine. Holiday does that. I guess I could use this, too. It's a little bit intensive to do that, though. What if I have you target somebody else so I can actually... This impending day, I guess Sinclair has to clash with it. I can use Blubberous Toad. That is not his name, but don't worry about it. And then I'll hit Sinclair because he's not gonna die this turn. Even if I do get hit by Impending Day, it's not a big deal. No? No what? Doing this with base sinners is pain? I don't know why you would even want to do that. I guess it's a challenge, right? This isn't even gonna kill because I flip tails. It's okay, Blind Obsession finishes them off, I guess. Yetis are only level 40. No, they're level 45. She got the SP punched out of her. You're so right. Blubberous Toad in his business name? You're so right, too. There's another 120. I am gonna need at least one more turn to finish these guys off, though. They are getting attack power up, aren't they? Bro! Stop! You're cheating! I could probably kill him before he does this. Because Merceau is also faster. What are you weak to? Not that, so I'll just let it hit you if in case it does. I need to make sure that these two die. I will use a bullet now, just so I have them. This Merceau is dead because of the combination of Magic Bullet and Sunset Blade. Or just Sunset Blade, I guess. I didn't kill Yisang, so he'll die to the bullet instead. Scary, blubberous amphibian, so true. I don't really like the noise that they make when they use an ego, I'll be honest. It's a little cringe. Oh, please tell me the bullet. It's Yisang. Okay, good. Alright, please kill her. She dies to burn no matter what. Alrighty. Passion grows hotter as the banquet slowly reaches a crescendo. The king in binds motions for the battle to pause. This gives us enough time to leave our broken masks and don new ones for ourselves. What new face shall we wear in audience of the king? Ego resources, damage up, or SP healing? Damage up, right? I can't see the SP healing mattering right now, and the ego resources won't matter, so damage up. You wear the mask of wrath over your face. Passion compels the sinner's hands to fiercely grasp their weapons. Donning the mask once again summons the ardent emotions that slowly simmer into your heart. The sorrow rises through the fog of heated battle, its dense weight pierces deep, deep into your emotions. Gloom? Gloom? Wow. I don't think I need gloom. The sorrowful pressure slowly relents. The banquet is far from over. The sinners each rise and shake off the gloom, the void in their hearts filled with determination. This is Undertale. Have all allies sinking potency and count. I appreciate that. I had a lot of sinking. Oh, now we just have the sickest music of all time. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I know it's probably not the smartest, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And then let's inflict some burn. Why is he at like only 2/3 HP, by the way? Otis, every time Chet comes up, King of the Bind, Trans Pride. What? Okay. I agree with you. Actually. He is a bit of a Tumblr sexy man, I guess. Listen, once our burn gets going, we just win. He summoned the envy, lads. You're so right. This shouldn't take more than 4 or 5 turns, realistically. Can we get it in under 10 turns? That is the real question. Nice dominating. I actually have really good clashes once he has burn anyways, so... Can I capote? Nah, that's sad. I can't even clash with him. Yeah, that should be fine. This one's not likely to win a clash, actually. What does this do if it hits me? A lot. He can't use Ego, though, is the problem. Does this have AoE? No. Who's it hitting? Ryoshu, she's gonna get staggered. She's gonna get staggered, but she won't die, and she'll inflict burn before she does, so it's acceptable. Every time you killed an Envy Peccatulum, he would move in the chair if you looked at him. I was not paying attention. I'll be honest. Oh, if I was smart, I would have used Holiday right there, because she might corrode, actually. I didn't even think of that as an option. This is the most important one. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Here we go. Flashes, who are you hitting on my ally side? Ishmael, is she weak to slash? No. She is weak to wrath, though. What about this one? That's like a terrible idea, though. Yeah, I guess I just gotta let Ishmael get hit, unfortunately. That's okay. And she will get staggered by them. Like, there's a very good chance Ishmael just dies here. That's how powerful this ego is. Clash. I mean, it's not great, but yes. You can clash with... God, that rolls high. Oh, it's unclashable. Everyone has bandages. This shouldn't hurt me. It'll just do a lot of SP damage. It looks like. Ishmael is basically guaranteed to be staggered, unfortunately. But that's okay. Yeah, this isn't gonna be the greatest. Happy birthday, Match Girl. So true. Yep, she got staggered. That was half of Ishmael's HP. It's actually not that big of a deal. Need to inflict as much burn as I can so that Dark Flame does a ton of damage. That's all. Also, Ryoshu is gonna have 6 attack power up next turn because of how that ego works. This shouldn't do any damage, but I'm gonna take a ton of SP damage from it. That is a badass animation too. Wow. Oh, and now he's just like given up. He's not using like anything. Oh, Capote turn. Sweet. I am gonna use this so I can clash with something. Some Stigmatize. It's favored. I'll take it. It's looking like 10 turn clear at this rate. Mono Pride, so true. He is, like... I don't want to call him the King of Pride Month, because that's just not true. That was a really good clash, Sinclair. Thank you. Like, jeez. He just did his ace move and we survived. How do you feel if it didn't work? I don't know how I got bandages, but... I mean, there was no way it wasn't gonna... Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the 50%. That's gonna extend the fight by an entire turn because I didn't inflict Dark Flame, I think. Maybe. I might actually be able to kill him still. That's okay. Exactly 60 turns is really good still. Okay, look at that one. That's dominating. You do that one, and then bullet. Ooh. Yeah, you being slow is not something I accounted for. Hold on. It's targeting Merceau originally. Okay. So is that, unfortunately. I'd rather get hit by the other one. That's favored, though. You still can't clash. There's no way we kill this turn, right? Even if it is possible, I just doubt it. You know? He has 3 fragiles. You get bandages from killing enemies with bandages. Oh, so everybody got a kill during the waves part, is basically what you're saying. No, it's not a kill. That's so close, too. If I didn't lose that clash with Otis last turn, I would have won in 10. But oh well. That's a really cool fight, though. Bandage or bondage? Why not both? That's a really cool fight. Ishmael top damaged? What? Oh my god, that was so close. Would you fight this guy in Mirror Dungeon 3 hard? If he didn't have his starting waves, then yeah. This is my damage. Look at the ring student Issa. He's the only person who didn't take damage, at least. Okay, so Ishmael probably got top damage because I used Blind Obsession once in the final wave. Otis used Holiday in, like, the first wave of every fight. Sinclair just does a lot of damage. I did use 4th Match Flame a lot with Ryoshu. Rodeo was mostly here for her passive, so that doesn't matter as much. Merceau was here for his passives and also Regret. And obviously Yisang was only in, like, 3 turns total, so he didn't get to do much. That was really fun, actually. That was a really cool railway. It's 60 turns exactly. I'm really happy with that, actually. I could have gotten 59 if I just didn't lose that 50% clash right at the end, but I didn't want to replay that entire fight. I feel like I got pretty lucky with some of the earlier stuff, especially winning the clash against the corroded vines. That was really lucky. Sick. GG, well played. Now they just need to add a 60 or below banner. You know? Okay, yeah. And 100 turns or less total turns before Season 4 Clear All Kathy ends. I mean, we still have plenty of time for that. So the rewards are 50 blue tickets, 20 gold tickets for some reason, a level 40 ticket, 200 thread, 20 red boxes, 60 yellow boxes, 40 guaranteed pulls, including 10 a guaranteed 3-star from this season. Neato. We will be saving those for Walpurgis Nacht. Of course. God, it's only 2:30. This was a really short railway, wow. That was only like an hour and a half. You beat my burn team's number count by 1. I told you, I'm the burn guy. Okay? You gotta get used to it. I am the burn guy. Oops. Let's see him. It's not really animated at all. Let me see the ego portion. Okay, there's the animation. I'm saving the Season 4 pulls for Season Cliff. I'm saving them for the next Walpurgis Nacht. Because I have no reason to pull on anything, actually. I get to redo all of these now, by the way. The heck? Because I gotta equip them in the right spot. No. Oh, right, they're all the same thing, that's right. Then this one's Mobius. God, I was still really close to not having the turn count for Mobius, actually. Why am I moving these? I just realized. I guess it doesn't matter, right? Clock Orange Road. And the new one to add to the bunch. Masquerade. In 60 turns. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna switch those back to where they were. I love that there's 7 banners for Mobius. For some reason. And then the last one can just be time-killing time, I guess. So yeah, Season 4 guaranteed 3-star ID ticket? Yeah. I know that on my first blind run, without knowing anything, I managed to get a score of 77. This railroad is really easy the moment you take your time and read. I would imagine so, yeah. Orange Road was also pretty simple, to be fair. It was, like, fine. It was just there's a couple fights near the end of Orange Road that are really frustrating. Yeah, that was generally pretty fun, actually. What was your best method for grinding time-killing time? I just played mirror dungeons. That was it. The chance of getting the Walpurgis ID from that is just non-existent. Yeah, but like, okay. That might be true. I am gonna switch this back to Honglu now because I just really like that ID art. Like, next Walpurgis is probably next season, right? What am I gonna use these on? If I don't use them on the IDs that come out this season. Like, I'm not low on resources. I'm gonna use the ticket for Walpurgis Nacht. I just want as many free pulls on that as possible. Just wish there was, like, at least one more Abno fight. The Abno fights in this railway are so fun, but get overshadowed by the Envy Peccatulum. Isn't that the point, though? The chance is still, like, a chance, like, 5% tails 5 times in a row. I don't care. I'm not gonna need to use it on Heathcliff. And I'd rather just have, if there's a 2-star and Voltberg is knocked, I'd rather just pull and hope to get the 2-star. 6.5 part 2? You can shard those IDs. Like, there's no reason for me to save them for that. And I am looking forward to the warp train, by the way. Like, that will be a fun time when it happens. But I already have, what is this? 74? No, 74 free pulls. That's really good. What the heck? I haven't used any free pulls. That's not true. I used 1 free pull ticket. And that was because I needed to get the background for the pulling for the Honglu thumbnail for when the T-Corp IDs came out. And you want to know what's really funny? Was that single pull I decided to do, I got N-Corp Merceau. That's the only reason the background is yellow. It would have been red if otherwise. I have to live in the back streets because Kim Ji-hoon decided to screw me over. I needed to do 200 pulls for everything from the last full perg, and I still needed to use Pity on Sanguine Desire. So. But yes, chat. It's me, the burn guy. I just did the full burn Masquerade and ended on 60 turns. That's, like, really good. I like that I can just ignore the protection effects on every one of these bosses. This is why I like playing this status effect. We just need better burn IDs, is all. I was going into this thinking, oh yeah, burn might not be very good since there's a lot of enemies, and then they all ended up just dying really quick because they're carbon copies of your own IDs, so they get staggered real easy. I am not excited about W Corp ID Bonanza again because it will either be Rip Space 3 or Rupture Gaming. Let's be honest, Rupture hasn't gotten anything for a while. They need new stuff. It's not like the stuff they have is bad, but I'd like to have more. Maybe give Rhodia a W Corp ID that's Rupture, so every Sinner has a Rupture ID. Can we get more burn, though? I used Leo Ryoshu and Leo Merceau instead of Family Chief Butler and Middle Brother for the lulz. I mean, it works, right? There's no downside in using them, really. I was considering using Leo Ryoshu, but I genuinely think Edgar Family Chief Butler is better for burn. Want more colored Tremor? I don't want anything else Tremor for a long time. We've gotten so much Tremor in the recent updates. Meanwhile, Sinking and Burn are still really far behind in their IDs. Poise, I mean, I guess you could give us a Poise Honglu. I don't really want it, but I think Otis or Ryoshu will get an R-Corp Rupture ID. Not during the W-Corp event, I don't think. If they make a special Rupture effect, then I would say it would be interested. There already are 2 special Rupture effects. Dimensional Rift and Talisman. Rally content for me is impossible because of how often I get screwed by coin lock. I mean, that's just something you have to get used to playing this game, right? Again, I would add 59 turns if Otis hadn't lost her dominating clash on that one turn against the king. But, like, you know? But yeah, this is a really fun railway. I like the new fights a lot. I think they iterated enough on the old fights that it was unique enough to encounter them in the railway itself. Except Nelly. Nelly is stupid. It's an easy fight if you read, and it's a stupid fight if you don't. Echoes is not special syncing. Let's find out if you're right or not. No, it doesn't say unique syncing. You're right. It inflicts syncing, but it's not unique syncing, so it's not a syncing effect, technically. I'm talking 4 tails at 45 SP. It just happens sometimes, you know? But yeah, I do think that the King in Binds himself was maybe a little weak. because he just didn't do much. He rolls high, but like, yeah. It's been 1 year since Charge got stuff. Not true. Not true at all. W Corp Yisang was November. It's not November yet. It hasn't been a year. Also, both Blind Obsessions are Charge, and both Electric Screamings are Charge. So we've been getting Charge Ego, at least. We'll get special syncing in the new W Corp event. I really don't expect that, actually. I beat Section 2, congrats. What was your turn count? The turn count, let's be real, it doesn't matter. Just do it until you get the rewards, and go back in if you want to optimize for the turn count. I don't even know if I need to make a how to do this fast video. Because... like... I wasn't even, like, trying to go fast. I didn't reset a single time. I just went with the bad turns and still ended up 40 below the limit. I'm at turn 47. That's still on pace. And frankly, section 1 is the longest one, so. 42 right now, unoptimized. You don't even need to optimize. As long as you're at the level cap, you're good. I was surprised that the King in Binds didn't have a second phase during which he looked like the corroded version of the Ego. I mean, I kind of get why they didn't. Fighting him is kind of the second phase. It only took 2 hours. Yeah, it didn't even take 2 hours, though. Because I watched the cutscene, and that was the first half hour of the stream. I'll have to actually, like, check. Maybe I'll make, like, an edited video of this to show it. What do you expect when you are beating up a man bound to his chair? He rolls high. He's just, like, not dangerous. That's all. It's like Wayward Passenger, actually. He's not really that dangerous, but he rolls pretty high. So, predictions. Also, this team is just genuinely pretty good. This team would have been better if I had Liu Honglu, but I wasn't sure how hard stuff was going to be, so I didn't bring him along. As, like, just a support passive. Also, shout out to me never using Gluttony at all. That was my favorite part. I proved that you literally don't even need healing. Have you ever fought a guy in a wheelchair? It is easy to, without him receiving support. True. But yeah, this is proof, chat, that Burn doesn't need healing. Just go full gas, and you're fine. You win your clashes really often, and if you don't get hit very much, you don't even need your healing. Granted, when was it that Sinclair... Well, one of my units died during Section 2, and that might actually... I did not use Fluid Sac. What are you talking about? I had it equipped, but Faust never was in the fight. Like, she didn't even show up in any of the fights. We were just going full gas Burn. It wasn't even... I used Holiday and Fluid Sac and Pursuance can heal without Gluttony. Okay, but what Pursuance did I have equipped, though? And when was Fluid Sac on the field? You know? I only had SP healing stuff the entire time. I had Holiday and Blind Obsession, and that was enough. I actually think I would have been sad if I didn't get 11 turns on the final section. 60 is a really nice rounded number. I just got here. True. It's like, yeah. This was the team, though. It really wasn't that big. Just realized, but why did you use Middle Merceau instead of Liu? Because Liu Merceau is bad, mostly. The real answer, if you watched my burn guide, you would know. Middle Merceau generates more sloth and actually has envy, which is really important in burn. I guess I can turn the game volume down now, by the way.
해가 가장 따스하게 내리쬐는 시간이네요.
since we're done with the actual railway.
저거
And also, that was basically it. He has way better sin affinities, and Capote lets him inflict enough burn. You don't need him to be on a burn ID. Also, Regret works with middle better, technically, because it can... Well, no, it works the same, but his rolls are naturally higher, so it's better on middle. And Capote is also better on the middle, because it increases his final power on skill 3 by 2 instead of 1. They'll be released when R. Greg gets announced. I don't think R. Greg is ever going to be added to the game. At this rate. Like, it took them half a year to put Zvirodia when Zvirodia was one of the first IDs they revealed before the game's launch. Same goes for G-Corp Greg, but we just don't have him yet. And Butler Ryoshu, I just much prefer having the more consistent damage than having a little tiny bit more burn and also gluttony resources. Because that's the thing, if I brought Liu Ryoshu, I could have brought Lantern, but I didn't end up needing it. Sinclair was on 10 HP a couple of times, but that was fine, as long as he's not dead, you know? I think the next Walpurgisnacht doesn't matter. I'm not really interested in Walpurgisnacht. I am interested in saying that my prediction for the next banner... Well, first off, we're probably getting an Ego banner next week, since they didn't give us a foreshadowing for a 3-star. And we will get a new banner next week, because it'll have been 2 weeks since T-Corp. But I think the next ID we get is Hindley Heathcliff as his chapter ID. Liu Faust and Yisang will never be real. No, they'll just release them when Burn stops being relevant again. W Corp event, we're almost certainly getting W Corp Rogia. I don't know what tier it'll be. Probably a 2-star, judging by what art it's paired with. But aside from that, I don't know how many IDs we're going to get from that. I hope we get more Ego from that, honestly. I was a little disappointed when we only got 1 Ego from Killing Time. It's not going to be Hindley. It will be. And when it is, you're all going to owe me an apology. I don't know why people are so opposed to this idea. It's not a bit. It would be so messed up if it was Hindley Heathcliff. Why? Check this shit out. Why would it be messed up? This is literally Heathcliff. You can tell because this is Heathcliff's hair. It's not Hindley's hair. His hair would spread out further at the forehead line. Hindley Sinclair? That doesn't fit him. Hindley is Kathy's brother? Have you seen a Kathy in this mirror world? Though? Also, the Dead Rabbit's Heathcliff is a different Heathcliff. It's the same thing happens. They're dealing with the Wild Hunt in every mirror world. That's why Earl King Heathcliff is in the cutscene for Chief Butler Ryoshu. Also, yeah, Sinclair is a butler. We already know that. I don't know if we're actually getting him as an ID. It'd be nice to give Sinclair a good syncing ID, but I kind of doubt it. Oh, and if you want more proof, there's another ID art I can show you. See? This is very clearly Heathcliff's face. You know? Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like Dawn Office Sinclair, where if you get to high enough SP or low enough SP, he turns into wolf mode. But I really doubt that it's going to be an Earl King ID. Or if it is, it's not going to be like the Earl King we fight. Because again, he doesn't exist anymore, since Kathy no longer exists. Like, the canon for this chapter is weird, and it's really annoying to have to explain it to people, because it just doesn't make much sense once the chapter is over. Before the chapter ends, I don't even know how they're going to make that work for the ID story, but it would make a lot of sense if Heathcliff is Hindley in this universe. And only because we haven't seen a Kathy in this universe to begin with. Anyways, enough about that rant. I should have brought Regret Faust too. Oh well. He's taking revenge on the manor instead? No, not really. Oh yeah, we had Hex Snail equipped because I can actually use it, by the way. I really need Faust to get a Zayn ego that doesn't require gluttony. Is the other guy Yi Sang? No. What are you talking about? The other guy's Gregor. It's his, thingy ID. It's his, this one. It's this Greg. Is the other person there. It would not make sense for there to be a Kathy. I agree with that. I don't believe it would make any sense if there was a Kathy. Wrath or Gluttony? No, I want it to be Wrath. I need it to not be Gluttony. I want to be able to use Regret Faust and Burn, is the thing. But if it's Gluttony, I can't. Because if you haven't noticed, there's no Gluttony here. Like, keep it... The main team looks like this right now. It doesn't even have... I mean, it says there's 2 Gluttony, but when am I bringing this guy? You know? I just don't like Hindley ID because his moves are just not interesting. You know what would be cool is that his moves are interesting, though. Because if we go to the chapter thing, I can show you. If we go into Canto 6. I'm not going to actually enter this stage because that would be stupid. Which fight is it? It's the one before Obsidian Grass, right? No, actually. Where is he? Where's Hindley? Am I stupid? Is it Obsidian Grass? Oh, it is. Okay. So you can see they all do offense level up stuff, which is something we desperately need. Yisang's Bygone Days mirrors Linton, and Gregor has the Linton ID. I mean, it doesn't, but... Gregor's Bygone Days mirrors Hindley? It wouldn't make sense for Yi Sang to be the other guy, though, because it doesn't look like Yi Sang. Anyways. Like, their offense level down stuff, there's Fragile and Paralysis in here. But, if we get it the way that I think they're gonna do it, where you can transform into dog mode, which is the next fight, then he'll actually have a lot of bleed stuff, which we need more of. And Heathcliff doesn't really have a dedicated bleed ID. He has Peckwad, I guess, which is a really good bleed ID, actually. Who is Dogma? Don't ask. Watch us next Ruplish... What? Night, we have the Manor Heathcliff. That kind of does not track. But yeah, like, more bleed stuff would be nice. Even if I'm not going to use it. Kind of late to the stream. How was the railway? It was pretty good. I've been dreading the second chunk so far. Hope you don't mind me asking. It's a pretty easy railway, actually. Second chunk is pretty fast. Or does he have a sinking ID? In a sinking season. Is it a sinking season, though? We've gotten more Tremor than we've gotten sinking. Dogmatica? What, Dogmatica Fleur-de-Lis? You special summoned a monster from your extra deck, and now I get a free 25/25 that increases all my monsters' attack by 500. And Heath, Peckwad Heath, and R Heath all apply bleed. Yeah, but Of those IDs, which one are you using in Bleed? It's Pequod, right? Heath does have a sinking ID? No, he doesn't. Don't talk about that. This also... I'm gonna be redoing my custom railway as well. Like, I had it kinda nice, but I've realized that I don't really like how it turned out with all this additional passives that I gave them. So I think I'm going to be redoing that at some point too. I really like the fact that each station is a wave instead of an actual, like, single fight this time around. That's really neat. No, he does inflict sinking to the enemy, Simone. So I never realized this guy isn't even level 45. He inflicts sinking to enemies. It's just not a lot. Could we go to him? That is the wrong one. This inflicts sinking and sinking count to the enemy. And his passive also inflicts sinking and rupture for some reason. If you dare mention skill 1 and counter sinking, I'm going to mention that he has a tremor burst in his skill 2. Okay, that one I have no explanation for. Like, this tremor burst is probably the most confusing single thing in anything. Does that make him a tremor ID? No. But the sinking thing does make him a sinking ID. And you know the way that you can tell? If we look at our Ego Gift Compendium... Oh, great, I have to get the 2 fusion gifts from Time Killing Time now. If we go into the Ego Compendium and look at... which one is it? Black Sheep Music. Activates when 5 or more identities have attack skills that apply sinking potency or count. He does that on an attack skill. But if we look at the Tremor one... Activates when 5 or more identities have attack skills that apply tremor potency or count. Notice how it doesn't say anything about tremor burst until we get to the actual effect. So tremor burst does not a tremor ID make, but any sinking infliction does a sinking ID make. So he's a rupture ID as well? Yes, he does in fact activate enrapturing trance. So yes, he is a rupture ID. I'm not saying he's a good one, but let's be real here. If you have Thunder Branch, you are inflicting more rupture than you're taking away. So... he counts as sinking and rupture. He doesn't count as anything else, thankfully. Not that you would use him in either of those teams. He is garbage, after all. But so much potential. He doesn't have any potential is the problem. You know? Okay, yeah. I'm missing 2 of these. I don't remember what the crafting recipes for either of these were. But I know I need the others for the other 2. Oh, you can tell by looking at them, can't you? So I need old chain and new watch, and I need old watch and new chain. And those are the 2 that I don't have. If we are talking about Mirror Dungeon, though, just get Rags. I mean, yeah. That does make him usable. I'm still not going to use him. He also procs Ragged Umbrella. That's so true. Not that that actually matters that much, though. Some of these... all of these gifts are Tremor, by the way. I hate it. This one's Bind. But the rest of them do something with Tremor, even if they're not a Tremor gift. We have too much Tremor in the game. Is basically what I'm saying. Okay, well, I didn't have anything else planned, and it's an hour before daily reset. So I think now that we've got everything done, this would be probably the best time to end the stream, right? So thank you all for being here. I might put a video together for this. I don't know what I'm going to do for Masquerade Guide. I don't even know if I'm going to do one, to be honest, because this just does not seem hard enough that you would need to optimize to be able to get under 100 turns. So that people probably don't need a lot of help. My guide would literally just be read what the abnormality does and you'll be fine. I guess I can be like, since I played Ruina, I know how to do the ID set, the Envy Peccatulum sections, because those are very reminiscent of Ruina, where you just stagger them instead of trying to clash with their big attacks. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I will be back sometime in the future. I don't know, I'll put together a video for something at some point. But I'm still job hunting, so I don't know how much time I'll be able to put into that exactly. I hope you all have a good rest of your week. And I hope to see you back here again when we have more content to review. Hopefully next week we'll have another banner, so I'll be able to do a video for that. But yeah. Kaitis borrow AoE ID ego for pseudo PvP mode. You don't need me to tell you that. You know that. There's 6 enemies, you know. But yeah, have a good rest of your day. I'll see y'all later.